Merry Christmas, everyone. I was just wanting to give everyone a Christmas update and let you know that today I'm feeling a lot better. Yesterday, I was having a lot of trouble moving my hands and basically holding anything. I was in a lot of pain in my hands and feet. Today, I can pick up my phone and hold it pretty easily, but unfortunately, I still can't really grasp a pen to write with it. So I'm having trouble eating and doing, like, I guess, intricate stuff, handwork. But, you know, basic stuff I can do again. So that's good. So today I did my hair and makeup because it's Christmas and I didn't really have the money to celebrate like I wanted to, but I have a full stomach and I'm grateful for that. So I bought this hair chalk from CVS and it works and I love it. And I decided to spray my hair green because I have this red shirt that I've been dying to show off. It's cute and I like my boobs in it. I bought that at a store called Rainbows for like $5. Maybe it was 3. Anyway, I love that store. I need to shop there again sometime. Um, but I had to call my health insurance company because, well, I am probably going to have to get signed up for a caregiver. And um, they're going to help me with managing my money since when I have seizures, I get confused and I can't really think straight, and I will need help and reminders to eat regularly, and um, I'll need help navigating the streets and help keeping the house clean and taking care of my animals. And I don't know how this will all play out with dating and having a career and having a family. Um, I keep going back and forth on whether or not I should quit my job because it kind of just seems overwhelming, the prospect of dealing with this and having someone whose job it is to be there for me and take care of me and help me out, and then working on top of it just seems really stupid. But at the same time, their job is to help me so that I can still keep doing the things that I want to do and to keep me from being completely dependent on someone else. So it's just weird because I'm not old, and the thinking currently is that caregivers are for old people or people in nursing homes or the mentally infirmed who, you know, can't do for themselves and can't think, and you will have no rights, you will have nothing to say about your health care or anything like that. And I'm young. I believe I can make some pretty good decisions still. And I still want to live a life. I still want to get married. I still want to have kids. I still want a career. I don't know how it will work. I don't know what all of it means. I don't know how everything's going to be rearranged and how everything is going to play out in the end, but that's kind of not my decision to make right now. It, I guess I just use the programs the way that they're supposed to be used and get the treatment I need and keep doing what I'm doing, which is trying my best to live my life and continue on the best I can. And hopefully everything works out great. I'm just really nervous because I never thought that this would be my life. And these would be my worries at this age. Looking back at myself, when I was 6 or 8 or whatever, at 28, I thought that I would already have like 6 kids and be married for 10 years and, you know, have a house and have a career and basically have it all together and just be waiting on retirement. And I don't really have any of that. And, money's tight right now, but I'm working part-time and I'm going back to school, and I know there's programs in school where I can basically be coddled and, not fail and just pass with a degree, but that leaves me no real chance of job placement or actual stability in the job market. That just leaves me a BS degree, and that's disgusting to me. I would much rather take the lumps and keep retaking classes until I learn what I've been messing up on, or I have to say, this career obviously isn't what I need to be learning and learn something else. And that's why I chose Columbus State Community College, or CSCC, over Ohio State University, or OSU, because at CSCC, they, first of all, they have instructors who actually work in the field instead of who just study in the field, which to me makes a hell of a lot of sense. I don't understand why that's not a prerequisite for every college. And they, after you take the classes that everyone has to take for college, everything is hands-on, geared towards the way it would be applied in the field and not just the easiest way for the instructor to teach it, which I really like. And their classes, you actually learn a lot of it working along in the actual field, like in an actual place. And a lot of it, you're placed in a place where you'll be working, like they work with the Columbus Zoo and places in veterinary clinics around Columbus, since I'm going for a veterinary tech. And so I really like that prospect, that not only will I be learning in the field that I would like to work in, so I'm knowing all throughout my college career if this is what I'd really like to do as a career, but I'm placed, so I'm not just right out of college trying to find a home in a random veterinary clinic or wherever. You get experience in different places and you kind of find a home already. So you're not stressed about that. And then what does that mean though if some days I can't move and I don't know? And what will that mean if I need walking aids? Will that hinder me at all? I don't know. I guess I'll find out. But Sorry, there's like a bump here from like the well, I don't know if you can see it too well, but from the ganglion cyst, it's like right there. Guess you can see it better that way. It's pretty gross, but it's like really bumped up, and it hurts from time to time. Anyway, I guess that's gonna be trained pretty soon. But needless to say, I'm nervous and worried, but I'm determined to make it through everything. And also, my doctor has advised me to apply for Social Security, so I have applied for Social Security, and I found out that I only needed to work a year and a half to get SSD, which the difference between Social Security, I think it's unemployment, and Social Security disability is Social Security disability, or SSD, is the one where you work for so long and then you get it and you get Medicare. And Social Security unemployment benefits, or just the regular SSI, it's just for, for everyone, and that's the one where you get Medicaid. And I think you have to work 10 years in order to qualify for SSD. And the difference is on SSD, you get to have an income. I believe it's like up to $700 before they start to take out some money out of your check. You don't, like, they don't take away your whole check. If like you go over that, like most people have like rental income, like they have like a house that they rent out, so they make income from that. So they don't take away your whole check if you have $700 income, but they kind of take out some of the money from it. And you're allowed to have savings, like you can have as ever much money in your savings account as you want, basically, because you've worked for it. You can, it's your money, you can do whatever. So you can keep the money in your savings. And of course, SSI, since it's basically need based, the assumption is you haven't worked, so you shouldn't have any money in your savings, and you shouldn't have an income. Like, they have programs to where you can work to if you're trying to get off of Social Security and get back into the workforce and stuff like that. Like, they have different programs to help you with that. But as for working while you're on Social Security and you haven't had a career prior, that's really not an option if you don't have SSD. So that's the difference. And the difference between that is comes when you're older. When you're older and you're on SSI and you don't have Medicare, and you get to a point where you can't take care of yourself and you have to go into a nursing home, you're basically everything you own is sold and put towards the payment of your nursing care until all of that runs out, and then your insurance is charged and you're put into a shared room where previously you would be put into a private room. So that's the difference. So it is best to work, and I am proud about only having probably about a year now since I've been working for a little bit. left before I qualified for SSD and only being 27, 28 years old. I'm about to be 28 in February, so yay! But that's the difference between SSI. I know that a lot of people have questions about it. I had questions too, and I've asked about it. But yeah. Um well, I hope that I answered some questions and I probably talked too much. I have a habit of doing that. I love you all and Merry Christmas. Bye.